All right, well, hello once again. We're back with another unboxing video. This time from Fishing Mystery Box from fishingcarepackage.com. No, I did not buy this online. I actually bought it at Academy Sports yesterday. And we're going to see what's inside. Put this down. All right. Also, if you're wondering, they're $29.99. They're actually not that bad for a mystery box. Some neat stuff. Oh, that's really cool. All right. So right off the bat, we have a collectible item right on top. There is from Eagle Claw. It is a hat pin tie clasp made from a fishing hook, but it says Academy Sports and Outdoors. So that's gonna be pretty cool. That'll go on my one of my fishing hats. Put that right there. First item, ooh, it's a little juicy. So that's hold on. Not always great. All right, cool. So first thing out of the box is a pack of Yum Bad Jammas. I can't tell what the color is on it. They're like a black and red flake, it looks like. These are definitely a creature bait, so for good for jigs, or if you're gonna do some more finesse fishing, kind of like a Texas rig. The body of them feels like they're probably good enough to use without a weight, so that's always nice because I prefer weightless, so that's definitely something I will end up using. Next thing is also a Yum product. And what is with these? These are not sealed properly. Oh, well, at least I know they're going to go out into a box or into just another thing full of other soft plastics. Make sure it's not getting on my desk. Cool. So Yum Swim and Dingers. Again, they could be used with an EWG hook, so you could use them for, again, as a trailer for something like a jig. Or you could use them as a Texas rig. These ones are small enough, though, to where you could probably use them for, like, a Nico rig, or even, like, you could possibly use them for a Ned rig. I mean, they're a little big for that, but you just trim them down, and they could work. They do have a little, like, paddle tail on them, little boot on them. I've never really used swim and dingers, so I don't really have a whole lot to say about them. Moving on. Eagle Claw Laser Sharp Brent Chapman light wire finesse worm hooks. They are 3/0. There are 4 of them. These are nice though because they are more of a finesse worm hook, so they're probably going to be better for something like maybe a swim bait, because they do have a bait keeper on the top, little keeper there, so that way nothing slides off, which is awesome. Ooh, some line. Oh, awesome. It has this is interesting. So this is an H2O Express, and H2O Express is the brand that Academy uses. It is 20-pound. Ooh, braid. Did not know it was braid. Cool. So there's that. There are 150 yards, so that's pretty good. This will be nice because, like, I don't have 20-pound braid. This is a kind of a size that I don't use much, but it's always nice to have. It's got some of the stuff from the other things on there. Oh man, when we get down to one of the lures in the bottom, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's crazy. So these are Fishing Care Package split nose pliers. I really like the way that these grip because they're offset. So for me and my big monster hands, these are going to work really well. There is also what looks like a line cutter in there. I do have another pair of split rings, but it's always good to have a backup for a lot of these fishing tools because you never know. Your tackle box could get stolen, it could fall in the water. Stuff wears out too over time, but these are also nice because they have some little holes in there, and those holes can be used to like tie on a bungee or something like that, so that way you don't get them lost. You can hook them to your belt or to your tackle box so they don't disappear. So those are pretty neat. And some more soft plastics in here. This one is just the fishingcarepackage.com brand. They are like a little curl-tail worm. Doesn't really say the type or color or anything, but you know, here you go. Nothing really to write home about. I mean, these, you could use these on just like a worm hook, or if you wanted to, an offset worm hook. I don't know how well they would work though, because I'm not really familiar with their plastics. I haven't really used them before. This is the second one of these boxes I've ever bought. But there are some cool stuff in here. Oh man, dude, there's just like this slime all over the box. Gross, 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 gross. It's not really gross. It's just not expected. So, these look like giant tubes, or not tubes, but big ass curl tail. They are 8-inch BioBait saltwater grub. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of saltwater stuff, so this is actually kind of nice. They are definitely a saltwater color. They're like a yellow, metallic orangey color there. These are from Big Bite Baits. I've used a lot of their freshwater stuff. I've never really used any of their saltwater stuff, so this will be new. I don't have a whole lot of saltwater equipment because I don't do a whole lot of saltwater fishing because I'm in literally the middle of Florida, so great. What? Stinky old cat? And finally, oh wait, no, not finally. We'll get to that. That one's cool, so we're gonna wait for that one last. We have Liquid Mayhem, No Fish Can Resist, Nightcrawler scent. Okay, well that's not what's leaking everywhere in there. Thank God, that would be awful. But this is just like fish attractant. You can put it on hard baits. You can put it on soft baits. You could, you know, rub it on your hook, whatever you want to do. It's supposed to help attract fish. I have some of the power bait, like crappie attractant, and it's okay. Like it works all right. And then finally, oh wait, there's a sticker in there too. So fishingcarepackage.com. I don't think I got a sticker the last time I bought one of these, so that's nice. That can go on my fishing log. And finally, this one is absolutely ridiculous because I highly doubt that I'm ever going to use this, but this is the biggest hard bait that I own now. It is a Strike Pro Flex Phantom limited edition. Irresistible quality. It has a monster of a treble hook on the bottom. It is a segmented, looks like a diving wake bait because it does have what looks like an undulating tail on it. There's not really anything as far as detail on here. Although I did get one of the stickers for this is, that's definitely not right because there's definitely not a 4-inch stick bait in green pumpkin and chartreuse tail 20 pack in here. So I don't know what the hell that's about. But this thing is a monster. I would say this is size-wise. I'm gonna have to measure it later to see. But it says unique swimming action, hydrodynamic shape, Strike Pro micro skin coating, and delicate carving body. So this does look really cool. I don't know if I have a rod that would be able to really like toss this, because this is easily like, it feels like it's probably about 2 ounces, maybe more than that. I don't know. But the most ridiculous hard bait I own right there. Also, apologies for the reflection. Let me just turn this off here. It's going to make that a lot easier. So you can see that's pretty neat. Texture, what? Oh, he wants to go fishing, apparently. All right, well, that is the mystery box that Academy Sports sells. It is called the fishing care package. And I guess they don't really have a number for any of them, so I assume that they probably change on a month-to-month basis or maybe every 2 months. I didn't really ask. I've only ever bought 2 of them, like in the last year. I do prefer Mystery Tackle Box, but this actually came with some pretty cool stuff. It was definitely worth spending $30 because this Strike Pro bait by itself is probably... Oh, it actually has the suggested MSRP on it. It says suggested MSRP is $20.99. So that right there is already probably as much as the rest of the box. Like these pliers, sure they're not super high quality, but these are probably like $6. Fish Attractant, this is probably like a $2 or $3 tube, I would assume. The big bite baits, probably about $5. 20-pound braided line, even if it's store brand, it can easily run $10, $12 for a spool. Honestly, the cheapest thing in here is probably these, because these are just a generic brand. The Yum, so as someone who actually like fishes a lot of Yum stuff, these are, I mean, they're about $3 a bag, so that's right there, $6 between those two. These Eagle Claw hooks were probably 4 hooks, $4 maybe. And then this was probably about $3 or $4 because a lot of these like little hat clips don't really cost very much. But I would say it's worth $30. Like if you don't want to subscribe to the Mystery Tackle Box, then Fishing Care Package. If there's an Academy Sports near you, there is not one near me. I have to drive to a neighboring area in order to get a hold of one. So there's that. They're pretty much all the same though. Every single one of them that I've ever been in has the exact same setup. They're pretty awesome though. Highly recommend going there if you don't want to spend the MTB. If you have one nearby, as opposed to Dick's Sporting Goods. I think the next time I might try the Guggen Squad Mondo box. I know it's a little bit more, but and I don't really use a lot of Guggen Squad stuff, but at least that way I can check to see a lot of these things being worthwhile if you're into fishing and stuff. But that's enough for me. See you next time.